Week 4 from TCF Bank Stadium as the Minnesota Gophers play their final non-conference game against the San Jose State Spartans. Minnesota comes into this week 3-0, perfect so far through 3 games, following last week's victory over the UTSA Roadrunners at home, and this will be their 3rd home game of the season against the 0-2 San Jose State Spartans. And the Spartans lost last week to number 3 ranked Stanford 13-38, but Minnesota versus San Jose State Week 4 is up next. And out comes Philip Nelson to lead the Gophers offense out to begin the game, 16 of 18 last week, as the Gophers ran 34 times to only 18 throws, but Nelson will throw for the first time today on 2nd down, and outside is Isaac Frichte making his 14th catch for a first down. 2 receivers right for Nelson, handoff, it's Kirkwood. Donnell Kirkwood to the left, and he runs through a defender and picks up 8. 2nd down and 2, 3 wide this time. McDonald in the slot in quickly. It's Crawford Tufts as the defensive back over pursued too quickly, 11-yard gain. From the San Jose State 37, the Gophers need 3. It's 3rd down, Nelson with time, and he finds Frichte in traffic and he makes a 5-yard catch. First down, Minnesota. I formation this time, Mike Henry in the game. Handoff, Kirkwood outside, good block by Henry, but he's caught from behind. It's only going to be a gain of 6. Kirkwood comes into this week averaging 91 yards a game, and Nelson will throw on 3rd and 4. Here's the pressure. He's sacked for a loss of 6. That'll make it 4th down and 10. And so Chris Hawthorne from about 49 yards out from the right hash. Kick is up, and it is wide right. No good, and San Jose State will take over. Through 3 games so far, Minnesota has faced 3 dual-threat quarterbacks that like to run, but today it's NFL prospect David Fales who will do most of his damage from the pocket as he finds Noel Grigsby for 9. Grigsby is Fales' favorite target so far this season. We can see a lot of him, but here's Tyler Irvin on the ground. He's hit hard by Damian Wilson, but picks up the first down. Minnesota's run defense has been pretty stout through 3 games, and Fales will throw on 2nd down over the middle. It's the tight end Travis Lorius for a gain of 9. Now operating in Gopher territory, it's 3rd and short. Roll out to the left, and Fales dumps it off. Caught by Travis Lorius, who breaks the tackle across the 49 more for Lorius. 3 wide on 3rd and 10. Fales out of the shotgun, and he's going to throw. Under pressure off his back foot. Good coverage by Baltazar as the pass falls incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. And this appears to be about a 55-yard attempt for Austin Lopez, and here's the kick. It's sailing right. It's no good. Not far enough, and it was wide right. Minnesota takes over. No score in the first quarter, 1:37 to play. Handoff, it's Donnell Kirkwood making a move up the middle, and he picks up about 7 yards of the ground. Twin tight end, 2 wide. Play action from Nelson, and the screen is set up. Open is Kirkwood. He makes the catch in the flats across the 50 and brought down in San Jose State territory. A lot of twin tight end looks so far, and here it is again. It's Kirkwood, and he picks up a block in the secondary. First down and more for Donnell Kirkwood across the 20, and brought down to the San Jose 10. Called a gain of 36 yards for Donnell Kirkwood. Excellent blocking out in front, and Kirkwood puts the Gophers inside of the red zone. The Gophers sticking with a 2-wide formation. And Nelson underneath. It's Drew Goodger at the 5. Goal line. Touchdown Gophers. 10 yards to Drew Goodger. His first touchdown on the season. The Gophers are on the board first. And so 7-0 Gophers as the Spartans take over. And it's Tyler Irvin now cutting to the left. A hurdle at the 40 across midfield. Nice run by Tyler Irvin. It's 19 yards. And Minnesota comes out in the dime as San Jose State spreads them out. And here's the handoff to Irvin, making a cut up the middle. Nice moves by Tyler Irvin. Another first down. This one's for 11 yards. And that's one way you can attack this defense. Spread them out and then run the football. Now 3rd and 8. Fales has the screen open. It's Irvin. He makes Aaron Hill miss inside the 20, and he'll go all the way. Tyler Irvin owns this drive and caps it off with a 32-yard touchdown catch off the screen pass from David Fales. And with the extra point, that'll tie the game up at 7. And we'll see how the Gophers offense can answer back. It's a 3-wide set this time. Nelson over the middle. It's Isaac Frichte in the open field. First down and more, 19 yards for Frichte. Still 3-wide set for Minnesota. Nelson drops back to throw, steps up, and he's going down. It's a sack for a loss of 5. Gophers backed up following the sack, and Nelson will take the shotgun snap and quickly fire over the middle, and Drew Goodger outright drops this pass. First incompletion on the day for Nelson is a drop by tight end Drew Goodger. And now he needs 15 on third down. And Nelson's taking his shot long. And the pass is intercepted by Ben Wickery at the 20. And he's going to return this to the 40 and to the 45. A nice return as Ben Wickery gives San Jose State the ball after the Philip Nelson interception. Here it is one more time. Nelson's third pick intended for Andre McDonald. And so Fales will take over with great field position. 4:41 to play in the second quarter. And Minnesota sends the blitz, but Fales stays on his feet. And underneath is open Travis Lauria, 16 yards, wide open catch. And so in Minnesota territory, it's Tyler Irvin with blocking up front, and Derek Wells takes him down, but not until he collects 11. So far, it seems every time Irvin touches the ball, it's a big chunk of yardage. Fails to throw on second down. No pressure whatsoever. And he fires long, and Chandler Jones cuts to the end zone. 26 yards. Touchdown, San Jose State. Great patience from Fales as he waits for Jones to make that final cut and inside the safety before he took the shot. And the Gophers now playing from behind. It's 14-7 San Jose State. Nelson will throw in. Off the mark, incomplete. 3rd and 4 for the Gophers. Andre McDonald is slot left. Nelson to pass, and he'll fire outside, and Crawford Tufts has it ripped out of his hands by Ben Wickery. Incomplete pass. And San Jose State with the football now as they have a 7-point lead trying to build upon it. David Fales is going down. Sacked on the play by Theron Cochran. Sack number 5 on the young season. Minnesota plays off as San Jose State needs 18 yards on 3rd down. And Fales slides in the pocket, takes the hit, fires long, knocked away by James Manuel at the last second, and it's 4th and 18. And so Philip Nelson started off red hot in the first quarter, but has cooled down, only 1 of 5 for 19 yards and interception so far in the second half, or the second quarter rather. And under 2 minutes to play in the first half as Nelson stands in the pocket and takes the sack, a loss of 6 yards. Definitely give credit to the San Jose State pass rush as Nelson play action on 3rd and long over the middle, and Crawford Tufts gets open on the end, 21 yards, and the Gophers move the chains. Great play by Minnesota to extend the drive, and now split shotgun. It's Kirkwood on the give to the 25. Met trying to fight for yards, brought down after a gain of 8 yards. Under a minute to go in the first half. Can Minnesota tie this one up? 3 wide. Nelson with time, over the middle, intercepted by Fiscalini the 3rd, and the Gophers have turned it over again. Nelson's 2nd interception of the first half. He wanted Isaac Frichte over the middle, but the safety came creeping down and saw exactly what Nelson wanted. And the first half is in the books. San Jose State leads the Minnesota Gophers 14-7, largely in part due to 2 Philip Nelson interceptions. And as the teams make their adjustments, we'll take another look at Minnesota recruiting, this time focusing on defense. Last week was all about offense, so we'll see what prospects the Gophers are currently looking at on the defensive side of the ball. At defensive end, Sean Wright and Matt Henderson, both are very similar defensive ends, both speed rushing, pass rushers on the outside. Minnesota's trying to get some depth at defensive end. At defensive tackle, some very good players Minnesota's taking a look at, including 4-star prospect Maurice Manning. Both these guys, big, strong defensive tackles that can dominate the line of scrimmage. And with the talented lineman the Big Ten always has, these are the type of guys you need to counter them. Outside linebacker is definitely a key position this offseason for the Gophers as they're graduating both of their starting outside linebackers. And so they're taking a hard look at 4 different guys right now: Justin Hendricks, Kyler Moore, Marcus Woods, and Dan Smith. And out of these 4 players, I would have to say that Dan Smith is probably the best and the most well-rounded, balanced as far as coverage and playing the run goes. He's got decent speed and good coverage ability, and he combines that with being a sure tackler. At middle linebacker, the Gophers are looking at 6'2", 232-pound middle linebacker Jordan Johnson, who is just a very strong run defender. And at cornerback, their Gophers have 2 corners graduating this season, and 3 are currently juniors. And if they could pull a guy like Sam Graves from Clifton, Colorado, that would be a huge boost to the secondary as they try to rebuild it after these guys are all graduating. Graves has good size at 6'2", has decent speed, might excel best as a zone coverage defender, doesn't have the speed to hang with the best deep ball threats, but at the same time he has to get better at tackling. And finally, we're going to wrap this up with strong safeties Andre Gaines and Alex Smiley. Brock Vereen, one of the captains of this defense, will be graduating after this season, and the Gophers need a plan to replace him. But that's all the recruiting we have for this week. Starting next week, I'm going to be looking at individual positions in depth, so let me know in the comments section what position you want to see broken down with the current roster and the recruits the Gophers are looking at. But that'll do it for halftime this week, and the second half is up next. And the Gophers trail by 7 here from TCF Bank Stadium, playing their final non-conference game. San Jose State has the football. First down and 10. Nice run by Jason Simpson for 9 yards. Solid first half for the San Jose State offense as Fales hands off to Tyler Irvin. Up the middle, he was one of the players that had an excellent first half, another gain of 13. 3rd and 1, and the Gophers have 10 players in the box. It's the fullback up the middle, and Rashid Hageman will not let him get the first down. About a 50-yarder from Lopez, who missed from 55, and false start on San Jose State. They'll be backed up 5 yards. We'll see if they attempt the field goal still. They keep Lopez out there. From 55 again, here's the kick. It has the accuracy, but it's just shy. Every field goal attempt today has been missed. 14-7 San Jose State. Minnesota has the ball, and Nelson will keep it off the read option. Nicely done. First down on top of the Gophers logo. And now in San Jose State territory on 2nd down. Nelson downfield, and Devin Crawford-Thompson. Traffic makes the catch for a gain of 18 yards. Nelson doing his best to rebound after a poor second quarter, and here's the handoff to Donnell Kirkwood. Up the middle, solid pickup here of 9, close to a first down. 4:05 to play in the 3rd quarter. Option left for Nelson. He shovels it forward. It's Drew Goodger. A nice shovel option run for a first down. Minnesota getting a little more creative on this drive as they're not using as much twin tight end looks as Nelson rolls. Now fires to Frichty, who takes the shot but gains 9 yards and hangs on. That was a very tough hit by Ben Wickery. I formation on 2nd down and short. Nelson tosses out to Kirkwood, who's hit in the backfield. He's going to lose 4 yards. It's 3rd down and 5. The Gophers go from 2nd and short to 3rd and medium. 2 receivers left, a 3-wide set. Nelson underneath, it's caught by Frichty at the 5-yard line. First down, Gophers. The chains will move. Trying to tie this game, it's 3rd and goal. Nelson makes an adjustment. Here's the snap. Over the middle quickly. Drew Goodger has his 2nd touchdown on the day, this time from 5 yards out. Wide open, right in the middle of the field. Nelson could not miss him on this one. And the Gophers are in position to tie the game. The Spartans facing 3rd down and 1. Minnesota stacks the box again. Handoff, Simpson trying to go outside. Great play made by Brock Vereen in the backfield. That's a loss of 2 or 3, and that's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Spartans. And so Philip Nelson, in the first half, he started off well, shaky in the 2nd quarter, and now in the 2nd half, a perfect 6 of 6 again. 1st and 3rd quarters almost identical for Philip Nelson, but we'll see who takes control in the 4th quarter. 1 quarter remains as the game is tied up at 14. Minnesota football. Nelson off the play fake. Here's the pressure, and he's sacked for a loss of 8 as he had a man getting open over the middle, but did not have time to find him. 3rd and 14 from their own 31-yard line. 3-wide formation out of the shotgun. Nelson floating it outside, and Forrest Hightower makes the interception. On the return inside the 30, and Nelson drives him out of bounds. That is Philip Nelson's 3rd interception on the day. He wanted McDonald on the outside and just waited too long to throw it. Gophers defense trying to force a 3-and-out and a field goal attempt. And Fales will throw a screen on 3rd and 8. Outside is Irvin. To the 20, he's met by Shabazz, and he did not get the first down. He'll be stopped 1 yard shy. And so here's Lopez. He's missed twice today. This one's from inside 40 yards, and this kick is good. San Jose State takes the lead. Minnesota trailing 17-14 in the 4th quarter. 6:20 remains. Outside, it's an option. James Gillum takes the pitch. Nice cut to the inside. They try to rip it out. It's Ben Wickery on the tackle, and it's a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. It's an I formation for Nelson. He'll drop back to pass. Over the middle. Intercepted for the 4th time. San Jose State takes it away. And this one could be costly as Nelson wanted Goodger. And I'm not sure if there was miscommunication on the route, but there was plenty of defenders in the area. And Nelson threw it as if he thought Goodger would cut really hard to the inside. 4 turnovers, but only a 3-point game. Fails with a handoff to Simpson. And he's wrapped up quickly. That's going to be Theron Cochran on the tackle, a gain of 4. What a huge stop this would be for Minnesota. Down by 3. Fales will keep it himself, and Rashid Hageman is there. He's not fooled. Fales will lose 2 yards, and Minnesota forces 4th and 5. Excellent job by the Gophers defense avenging these turnovers as Austin Lopez will make it a 6-point game with this field goal, but plenty of time for the Gophers. Minnesota is lucky to still be in this game. Nelson has to take much better care of the football. They're going to go to the ground on 1st down. It's Kirkwood up the middle, shaking off one defender. Nice little run here from Kirkwood. It's a gain of 16. Just shy of their own 40. 1st down and 10. Counter play, it's Kirkwood cutting to the inside. Nice move. A gain of 7 this time. A solid pickup. And now Kirkwood's over 100 yards again for the second game in a row. And now it's James Gillum off tackle. Nice speed to the outside, getting past the defensive end and picking up 6. Minnesota running. They have not passed in this drive yet. 2.5 to play. And Nelson will throw for the first time in this possession and hooked up with Lincoln Fonseca over the middle. 22 yards wide open. Marching down the field and plenty of time left. Minnesota can do whatever they want on offense. Here's the handoff to Roderick Williams up the middle. Nice cutting, a gain of 8. All 3 running backs doing work on this possession. Nelson has thrown it once, and now play action. Rolling out to his right. Nelson fires. Crawford Tufts makes the catch, and he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. I'm not sure how he didn't break the plane. Trying to take the lead back. I formation. James Gillum up the middle. Touchdown, Minnesota. They have tied it up, and they'll go for the lead on the PAT. Following a 10-play, 71-yard drive, Chris Hawthorne gives the Minnesota Golden Gophers the lead with a minute 22 remaining, 21-20. And so Minnesota has come back here in the fourth quarter, avenging interceptions. They have a 1-point lead. David fails underneath Alorius. That'll be a gain of 3, and now 3rd and 7. The defense for Minnesota has played well today. They've made plays when necessary, now 3rd and 7. Fails with time. Now fires to Carr, who makes the catch beyond the 30-yard line, taken down by Derek Wells, but a first down for the Spartans. Only 15 seconds left. 3rd down and 1. Fails wants the screen. It's set up for Jason Simpson. This could be trouble at midfield in Minnesota territory. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 23 or 24 as the screen to Simpson catches the Gophers defense off guard, and it puts them in field goal range. San Jose State calling on Austin Lopez to win the game. He's missed from beyond 50 twice. This one from 51 from the left hash. Snap down. Here's the kick. It's up and it's good. The San Jose State Spartans have taken the lead with 4 seconds remaining as Lopez's kick just makes it through the uprights. The Gophers on the brink of a heartbreaking defeat. They have to go all the way down the field on one play. Philip Nelson from his own 25. Under pressure immediately. Off balance deep, and the pass is incomplete. And the San Jose State Spartans are your victors, 23-21. Minnesota was fortunate to be in this game towards the end after 4 interceptions from Philip Nelson, but in the end it's a kick from Austin Lopez, sending the Spartans to their first victory on the year and handing the Gophers their first defeat in their final non-conference game, right before Big Ten play opens up next week. It looked as if the Gophers were headed to their 4th victory in a row after a 10-play drive that gave them the lead with under 90 seconds remaining, but a key 3rd down conversion and that screen pass to Simpson set up San Jose State with the game-winning field goal. And there will be a lot of criticism about Philip Nelson following this loss, as he's got to do a much better job of not turning over the football. If you're going to have 4 turnovers and don't force any in Big Ten play, you're going to lose by a lot more than 2. The Gophers were lucky enough to have a chance to win this game, but in the end, San Jose State comes through. The Gophers open up Big Ten play next week against the Iowa Hawkeyes at home again. And I apologize, as I had mentioned, the first Big Ten game for Minnesota would be against Michigan. That is their 2nd Big Ten game. Next week they play the Iowa Hawkeyes as they try to win back the Floyd of Rosedale from one of their Big Ten rivals. But thanks for watching, everybody. Big Ten play opens up next week with the Gophers against the Iowa Hawkeyes. We'll see if the Gophers can get off on the right track. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.